Welcome to this channel. The channel is for education and culture based on historical and scientific evidence. So that is a problem for the Kung Fu transmissions. As in Wing Chun 1850 and ancient Chinese Kung Fu, it is distorted today, not because that everybody loves to screw things up. The issue is that because of years have passed, and of course, they don't have YouTube like today in hundreds of years ago. So many terms are misunderstood and distorted due to this of the hundreds of years, who teach to whom, and missing here and there, and you end up like this today. Now, it is a really serious problem because today, like in Wing Chun, there are many things, which is we think it is this way, but actually it is a very different way in the ancient Wing Chun. Now, so I get into this. It is not easy for me to find this out because I start with same with everybody too, You take the definitions, the philosophy, the interpretation, whatever today. And then the more I dig in, the more it doesn't make sense. And also due to that, the practice cannot deliver. You cannot get result. And so the only way we can clean this up is go back to the ancient document, ancient teaching, or else we really don't know what it is. So like in the last time, I share on the 6 core element, which is a really basic. Now, really, if we don't know the 6 core element, if we don't experience it, we don't have the training, we really don't know what's going on. We practically lost. Okay. So today I'd like to share with you furthermore into this mindfulness stuff. Okay. So let's start, and hope that after this you can see clearly what is going on and you'll be able to develop the Kung Fu. You can see what it is. You cannot afford to keeping thinking philosophy, thinking concept, thinking interpretations, or which grandmaster say what. Because the reality as it is not that difficult. However, thinking philosophy, interpretations, this grandmaster say what, that lineage say what, that is making a confusion because none of those stuff, when it is distorted, point to the proper directions. Okay. So hope that today I clear this thing for you so you can understand and look into what it is. So last time I shared with you that you need to actually experience the 6 core elements. And the 6 core element, from the physical to momentum, come with different physiological states. And you need to experience them, or else you don't know what it is. Okay? You cannot learn anything at all if you never really experience it. Today, there's a problem of people looking at something and say, oh, this look like this look like that. The Shaolin look like Tai Chi, the Tai Chi look like Bagua, Bagua look at, whatever. Or what is the Chinese term? And then everybody get a Chinese term and interpret whatever, and then you go far, far away. You cannot get the thing there. That is the problem. Okay. So you need to experience these states in order to know what we are talking about. That's what learning is about, and that's what the basic is about. Now, when I share on this, I share with you all that this stuff, the Wing Chun 1850s, is based on the Buddhist, the Buddha's teaching. Okay, so you need to develop the calmness, a certain level of calmness, to get a certain level of awareness in order to really know what is going on and develop the skill. So this is the calmness. And when you have the calmness, you can get to the awareness. Okay. So when you develop the calmness, you will arrive to a certain level of awareness. Now, so as in this chart, as the calmness go deeper and deeper, your awareness increasing. And if you want to do Qigong, you need to have this much calmness and this much awareness, or else you will not be able to do it. Say your calmness is here, your awareness here, you can only do rest. You cannot do Qigong. Okay? So there's a reality. That's why you need to experience it. Okay? Because everything is based on the calmness and the awareness cultivations or development. Now, calmness and awareness. That is the mindfulness. So mindfulness have different level, and it is not like today, everything we talk about mindfulness, but we never really know what it is. Okay. So you need to have a certain level of mindfulness in order to experience, to know what exactly the sixth core element is. So as last time I have shared that you have the mindfulness, and then you study the subject with this level of mindfulness, you will gain insight. You gain experience and you gain insight of that subject. That's what it must need. Okay. Now, this is the Wing Chun 1850s Xiu Lim Tao writing. The first line here. The first 4 words of the 1850 Quinquit is about mindfulness. So if you have this book, the translation is focus the intention, union with the Shen. That's mindfulness. If you have this book, Wing Chun Inception, the translation is different. It says, quiet the mind, return to awareness. That is mindfulness. Okay. So quiet the mind, return to awareness. You need to have a calmness to develop that awareness. Quiet the mind, return to the awareness. If you don't calm down, quiet your mind, you're not going to get to awareness. Focus the intention, union the Shen. Shen means spirit. Okay, focus the intention, union with the Shen, or union with the spirit. Same thing. You have to call back yourself, focus your intention, call back yourself. There's calmness, union with the Shen. You achieve the calmness, you get the awareness, and there you get the mindfulness. So when the Chinese talk about Shen or Yi, okay, using your Yi intention and so forth, it is actually mindfulness. And so what is the definition of mindfulness? Mindfulness is actually a sustainable awareness. A sustainable awareness. Now, if you don't have that sustainable awareness, you will not be able to see things as it is. So when you want to see things as it is, you need to have the sustainable awareness, or in other words, mindfulness, or clear mind, or whatever you want to call it. Or you have to have the Shen. Okay. Same thing. Now, so how is the example of this mindfulness or sustainable awareness? Say, for example, if I say something piss you off, if you heard what I'm saying, right away you get pissed off, and right away you jump into a reaction, that you don't have a sustainable awareness. You are not mindful. Mindful or sustained awareness, or having the Shen, or have a condensation, is meaning that you heard something I said which is trigger or stimulate your, say, your hatred inside you. And then your awareness see that clearly, that the hatred rise up, or the piece of rise up. Okay, it see the piece of rise up, it aware of it, and it aware of the entire situation, but it doesn't react. It doesn't react. Okay, so it heard the voice, heard the thing which is piss you off, the hatred or the mad coming up. The awareness is sustainable. Look at this thing. Look at this thing which is this physiological state, this mind state which is starting up. It is always there. Okay, and if it is long enough, it will see this whatever start in the mind, it decay down. That is mindfulness. So when people say you have a mindfulness or in the real mindfulness meditations of the Buddha's teaching is their mind, their awareness is sustainable. So whatever come up, they look at it, they shine at it with their awareness, and then this thing, whatever come up in your mind and physiology, and then after a while it decay. Now, when we lost our mindfulness or sustainable awareness, or we lost our shen, guess what? Somebody says something. Right away we had it, we explode, we react. You don't have this sustainable awareness. Because you don't have this sustainable awareness, you will not be able to see it clear. Oh, this is just somebody say something, you have how to say that, you have a reaction inside you. You have a reaction inside you. But instead, you heard something, right away you explode. Okay, you don't see that there's a reaction. It is just a reaction inside your body. Okay, and it is not a command for you to blow up. So the mindfulness, if you have the mindfulness, you will have the sustainable awareness, be able to see that thing clearly. If you don't have it, right away, you know somebody say something, right away you blow up. Okay? So hope that you know what I'm talking about, the sustainable awareness or mindfulness. And this is also say that this is also it can be said as shen. You have a condensed shen instead of you have a scattering shen. Okay. Now, in all the art which is getting insight, you want to see the thing as it is, be it your body, your breathing, or your chi flow or your momentum. You need to have this awareness, sustainable awareness or mindfulness. Without it, it just following or mimicking thing. You don't see what is inside there. Okay, so hope that that's clear out the thing for you. And so let's get into the example of how is this thing, this calmness, awareness stuff developed. Say, for example, in the six core element, the first state of the physical element, the open. So if you have the this book, if you look at that in this under open, that's how you need to practice in order to have the mindfulness, the level of mindfulness for you to be able to see clearly that your physical body be able to open up itself. So here, open means to let every part of the physical body unwrap itself naturally, okay? So the following is an exercise for experience the opening up or unwrapping the body part. Okay, so here it said, after completing the above awareness exercise, continue with laying down comfortably and quietly on the bed and stay in the positions for 5 to 10 minutes without moving any parts of your body. Let all joints and muscles relax and unwrap themselves. Observe how the body unwraps by itself and identify this state of unwrapping or opening up. This is the open state. So you need the awareness, and actually by stay in the positions for 5-10 minutes, actually you are sustaining that awareness. Instead of you just say, okay, this is my risk, my risk. Oh, I aware of this risk. I know this risk, and that's it. No, this is actually, I aware of this risk. I know this risk, and I wait. So my awareness sustained there. Okay, my awareness sustained there, and then you will see that this body, this joint actually unwrap itself. So that is, you need a certain level of calmness where you lay down there, okay, not moving, with the awareness there, sustainable awareness there, and you actually observe that subject. And that's why you gain the experience and the insight of the open. Okay. Okay. So you need the awareness, and then you know how to observe, and then you wait there, stay in the positions for 5-10 minutes. That's your opening. Now, to know the open state. Now, if you have this book, when you talk about enter into the Qigong state or the nurture Qi state, here the same thing. He said, leave them alone and wait a little while for the weight in this area to settle. So when you wait for the weight to settle, you're aware of that area. Okay, so it's, over here, step 2, it said, pay attention to the buttocks area. Okay, and then after you adjust it, okay, here, now it's better to read all this. Step 2, pay attention to the buttocks area. Adjust the buttocks area to have a well-distributed or balanced spread out of weight in this area without having any high tensing spot. Then leave them alone and wait a little while for the weight in this area to settle. This is the same thing as the opening, but this is a different thing. Okay, this is to wait the entire thing settle. This is to wait for the joint to open. This is to wait for the weight to settle, because you want to settle your body weight and so forth to enter into the nurture Qi state, which is in this book. Now, like this one, in actually in the meditation matrix books. So again, here, first lay down comfortably with ease with the physical body element in the loose state, okay? And then say, rest and wait to lead the mind element into the settled level of calmness or high level of calmness as described in the mind element chapter. So all of those are actually having this get you into the calmness, get you the awareness, and you reach into this mindfulness state or the sustainable awareness state. And over there, you study what it is. I want to study my body. I want to study the qi. I want to study the breathing. I want to study whatever. Okay, that is how it is. So you need to have this the mindfulness, and in this is in statics. Okay, so you see that this is laying down. Stay laying down in the bed. This is actually also it static. It put the body in the resting. And this is also laying down. This is a static way of have the experience on this. And over here, you need to have the dynamic. But if you don't have the static here, you don't have the awareness, sustainable awareness, you don't have the mindfulness, you will not be able to get anywhere. So usually when people say, oh, the yi, the qi energy, the qi is actually follow the yi. Well, that is, you need to have the mindfulness there for that qi to follow in. If you don't have developed that mindfulness, that calmness and the awareness, you do not have the handling of your physiology to get into that thing. Thus, you never develop it. So everybody can talk about the yi lead the qi, or the yi, the intention is there, the energy will be there, condense your shen or condense your spirit. All of this, same thing. It is based on mindfulness or sustainable awareness. Without that, you really don't know what is going on. So that is a different world. And it is completely different than what you think today. And so that is in the first of the Xu Lin Tao writing, 1850. Now, if you really aware, sustainable aware of or have the mindfulness, have the certain level, when you do this, right away you can see, you can aware, you can see it as it that if I do this, my breathing stuck. The thing is like it's not flown. The qi, the energy flow and the breathing's not flown. So you're not going to do this kind of thing. You're not going to do this kind of thing because you know your mindfulness there be able to lead you to be able to see what it is as it is. And also, you look at the Xu Lin Tao like San Bai Fa. Everybody is doing with this thing locked up. If you have the mindfulness of I share with you just now the open of the six core element, right away you can see that this is locked up. When it's locked up, meaning that this part and this part is broken apart, and the muscle and so forth, it doesn't link properly. Okay, so you need to have that mindfulness equal to sustainable awareness. I just share with you in front. Please watch it. If you don't understand, ask me. And that is equal, okay, to people say using your yi, not your strength. So if you really be able to use your yi, your intention, not your strength, you are not doing this. You are not doing this. Because the minute you do this, I use strength on this, it broke apart. Okay. And also it is saying equal to, you know, the awareness, sustainable awareness and mindfulness is equal to condense the shen. Shen means spirit. Now, if you have a condensation, something is not flowing, something is unnatural, okay, or something is actually breaking or become, how to say that, lock up, right away you know. So when you say qi sao, so what are you going to qi with? Well, of course, you need to develop your mindfulness. If you don't have the mindfulness, you will not be able to listen to your opponent, because if you don't even know that your joint is locked, not open, your breathing is improper, how are you going to listen? People say, well, when you qi sao, you listen to your opponent. In this case, if we couldn't even have a sustainable awareness or mindfulness to ourselves, or the condension to aware of this everything, or the yi to be able to understand, to scan this thing, how you supposed to do anything? So this is how serious it is. If you miss the Buddha's teaching, you miss the mindfulness. And by the way, what I'm sharing with you here is just a very minimum basic of the mindfulness. Okay, I'm not that expert or high monk. If you look at those people who's up on top there, the monk, the Zen patriarch and so forth, they're far, far away. I'm just knowing that small little basic. And that small little basic make this much different, because it just bring you to another world. Okay. So in today's like Wing Chun or other Chinese Kung Fu, the reason why you don't see, you don't get into momentum, but the hand technique is meaning that you don't have a sustainable awareness. You don't have a mindfulness training. You don't have that samatha in Buddhist term. You don't have it. And of course, the samatha doesn't come easy. Like just now I shared with you on this, the sixth core element, you have to aware of this risk, and you lay down, and you must not sleep for 5 minutes. And then because you have a sustainable awareness of your body, you can feel or see or sense that how come my joint is actually open up. And this is you are not making anything, you just aware of it, aware of how the body function. So this is what I like to share with you. I hope that we need to get into the proper path, or else that it is not going to go anywhere, because it's always locked in the world of make-believe, of my philosophy, my interpretations, my theory, but you never know what exactly is the ancient is talking about. You don't even know your body, right? So as I just shared with you, how come when you do the Sampai Fat in the Wing Chun, for past 130 years, you have millions of people doing it, or hundreds of thousands. How come you keep doing that? How come you keep doing this kind of thing? Don't you aware or mindful of what is going on? Now that is a proof and evidence to say that the art is lost. And the only way to get back the art is you need to get back the mindfulness. You need to start with the Buddha's teaching. You need to start with the 1850 Xu Lin Tao writing. and know exactly what is that. Okay, you don't interpret whatever the 1850s Wing Chun Shilin Tao writing as you like it. You need to base on certain thing, and you need to get a result. You know exactly what it is. You see what it is. Then you speak out on. Just present what it is. It's not thinking. It is you have the mindfulness. You be able to see things as it is, and then you present what is that thing as it is. And of course, this is the last thing. I'm not Buddha. I'm not there yet. Of course, I will make mistake. Okay, so right now is I understand. I have the experience of whatever it is up to my level. I share with you what my level is, and I share with you what ancient document it is from. And just hopefully somebody is better than me can go more and more further and further. Okay, so this is to share with you today.